Season 28, new leaks. Season 28 leaks. Let's get right into it.
Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, out enjoying the outdoors, but today we're going to be talking about a new recolor shop, a big change
That
to
gliding.
knockdown shields, and
It's
also
not Apex.
the player count spiraling, and Apex Legends Season 28 is right around the corner, so what's going on? We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to go ahead and give out a universal heirloom. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without
Let's get back into it.
further ado, let's get into it. So let me ask you something real quick. When
this is
Apex
old
Legends
Apex.
does a recolor shop update, what is honestly the first thing you feel? Is it excitement, curiosity,
Maybe not. This
hope?
looks-
Or is
this
it that
ain't
familiar soul deep reaction
I don't
of,
know.
oh cool, anyways, why does my server feel like it's powered by a hamster on life support?
Literally, bro, the servers are so ass. What are we doing, bro? Every time I get into a game, I'm always on 30 ping, like 30, and I'm lagging. I just lag. This guy's got a point.
Because, yeah, same. Today we're going to talk about the February 3rd recolor shop just around the corner and what's in it. And alongside that, new stuff going with the knockdown shield, which is a big systems change. But
Wait, there's a new knockdown shield thing?
player count graph, well, the player graph knows all, and that is what we are going to be talking about as well. So let's start with the shop itself, because on paper, this is actually a pretty strong lineup, at least cosmetically. You're going to have the Depths of the Void Wraith, which is a recolor.
Oh, that's that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, new Lifeline skin. Okay. I'm hyped.
One of the most
I'm not gonna buy none, but
iconic skins in Apex history, dark, moody, and edgy.
It's
Fair,
mid.
It still looks great. Then there's going to be the Retro Casualty R301, and this one actually hits. The R301 is always meta
alright,
adjacent,
bro.
pretty much always relevant, but it also has a mythic skin, so if you have that, there's really no reason to get a recolor. There's also going to be the First Responder Lifeline. The skin is an interesting one for
These
one
are
reason.
mid.
It reminds everyone that Lifeline still exists, and that's kind of the issue. The last one is going to be the Maverick Havoc, and the Havoc.
That one's pretty. That one's
emotionally
lucky
unstable
good.
weapons
That
in
one's good
Apex.
as shit.
One season it melts, the next season it's in witness protection. So a recolor
Literally.
here feels like Respawn saying, remember the Havoc? We promise it's fine. But let's move away from cosmetics and talk about the biggest leak I've probably heard in a while. Knockdown shields may be removed from the loot pool and
Bro, they're removing knockdown shields. Knockdown shields may be removed from the loot pool. These knockdown shields would probably be the armor scaling, the new Evo level. Okay, sounds fine, Loki. I'm not gonna lie. Knockdown shields are fucking useless, bro. Unless you're fucking what's his name.
integrated into armor scaling with Evo level. And on a design level, this actually smart. It makes sense because it reduces the loot pool clutter, simplifies early game RNG, makes knockdown survivability more predictable, and rewards progression instead of luck. White armor, weak knockdown. Red armor, strong knockdown. Clean, logical, elegant. So some players are already side-eyeing it though, and why? Well, because Apex players are exhausted. This kind of system change would have been celebrated 2 years ago, but now players hear any system overhaul and think, cool, what's going to break it with it this time? Because
Literally.
history has taught us every simplification comes with 3 new bugs and 1 inexplicable server.
He's exactly right, bro. They add something new, it's just either broken or not good, or the servers are just worse and worse and worse. Fix y'all servers, bro.
Crash. And that leaves us to the real problem, and this tweet that sums up the current mood. Almost every single ranked match has some kind of server lag or connection issue.
I've been preaching on this, bro, since day one. Literally, these servers are ass, bro. What are we doing? We're a $1 million company, by the way, and we can't invest in some better servers? Literally, bro. Come on.
It's been like this for over a month. Nobody wants to play a laggy game, no matter how good it is. And honestly, it's the truth. There's not a whole lot of toxicity in that. Not whining, not entitlement. It's just the reality. Lag is the one thing that I think all of us can agree.
Bro, I cannot stand fucking lag. Bro, nothing makes me crash out more, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Nothing makes me crash out more than fucking lag in a game.
Really won't tolerate. You can survive bad metas, OP legends, and weird balance patches. You can't survive dying behind walls, rubber banding mid-fight, and hit
Exactly. This guy's not wrong.
rage failing in ranked, because at that point skill stops mattering. And let's talk about this image on screen with the player graph, because it tells a story Respawn can't really spin. Looking at the Steam player counts over the past year, well, there are peaks around major updates still happen, that's obvious, but each peak is lower than the last, and recovery
Dang.
periods are also weaker, and drops happen a
Wow.
lot faster. And again, this is not a dead game. I want to be very clear.
Apex is not
but
dead.
It is a...
If y'all say Apex is not dead, bro. I looked at the average player base the other day. It's 600K a day. That's not. If that's dead to you, bro, get on Fortnite.
Tired game. A game where players log in, check the shop, play 2 laggy matches, and quietly log off. And the scariest part is, well, if we look at the last 30 days, there's a small uptick around that hoverboard update, but if you zoom out, that bump isn't confidence, it's habit. People are checking in, but they're not committing, and it's pretty dangerous for the life cycle of Apex. And here's the brutal truth why it ties back into recolors, because recolor shops aren't bad, leaks aren't bad, system changes aren't bad, but timing is everything. Dropping a cosmetic-focused store while ranked servers are struggling sends one message that we've talked about for years now. We see your frustration. Anyway, here's Wraith in purple. Even if that's not Respawn's intention, perception does become reality. Players don't feel ignored because of one patch. We feel ignored because issues linger without visible acknowledgement. And Apex is kind of stuck
Yo, this guy's good aim. Oh, holy shit.
between 2 versions of itself recently. There's version A, which is a competitive shooter, skill expression, tight gunplay, rank integrity, and then version B, which is live service storefront, rotational cosmetics, engagement metrics, and event pipelines. Both can coexist, don't get me wrong, but right now, version B is loud and version A is lagging, literally. At this point,
Exactly.
Apex players, if you're still out there, you're built different. You'll hear things like, yeah, ranked is laggy, but I hit masters anyway. Servers are bad, but the skin is fire. I got packet loss, but my banner frame is sick. It's honestly not healthy behavior. This is Stockholm Syndrome with heirlooms. So what does Respawn need to do next? Well, they probably want to do public acknowledgement of server issues, a clear roadmap for fixes, because I think
Million-dollar company.
one of the biggest things Apex has always suffered from is no clear roadmap. Then temporary ranked adjustments if stability can't be guaranteed. And honestly, less cosmetic forward messaging during technical crises. Players, we out there don't need perfection. We just want honesty, man. So
Just want clean, clear servers that I can play on without rubber banding.
February 3rd recolor shot, visually solid, but emotionally kind of mistimed. Knockdown shield integration is smart decision, but risky execution. And the player count trends are concerning, but again, recoverable, but they haven't recovered in a long time. Community mood though, frustrated, loyal, tired. And overall, like I said, Apex Legends isn't dying, but it is asking for patience, and patience has a cooldown.
He's right. Over time, it's not currently dying, but if they continue to treat the game like this, it's gonna die, bro. Just slowly. It's just like a slope.
You can sell player skins, you can redesign systems, you can tweak legends endlessly, but if the game doesn't feel good to play, no recolor
Exactly.
in the world fixes that.
No one's gonna
right
stay
now,
on
the
it.
player graph isn't angry, it's just disappointed, kind of like my dad and me. That being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into community clips. Don't forget to submit your own to me at ThornDispatch on Twitter, but without further ado, let's roll it. What we do?
That's just clips. But yeah, anyways, that's leaks. I guess that's the leaks. Let's see what this couch rated. Oh, today. Get fucking banned, buddy. Yeah, that's leaks, guys. If y'all like the React videos, let me know down below. Love you guys.